Good morning, class 8th student. Here we are revise chapter 6, exercise G. Answer the following questions in detail. Question number 1. Explain the various categories listed in the red data list. Means in this question you have to mention all the categories which are come in the red data list. So we know this thing that the red data list is prepared by the IUCN. The red list or the red data list is a list prepared periodically by the IUCN, which contains information about the status of all plant and animal species that are threatened, means that are in the danger in the world. Here you see on the screen that there is a red data list. The all categories we have to describe in this question. So start first, extinct species. First is the extinct species, the species that do not have any living representative on earth. For example, dinosaur and dodo. Means there is a no living symbol of these animals. Clear? Like the dinosaur, we heard about the dinosaur, but we not seen is in the world. So such type of species whose living representation is not present on the earth, known as the extinct species. The second one, extinct in the wild species. Extinct in the wild species, they are also represented by EW. The species that are not found in the wild. The species that are not found in the wild but found only in protected areas like zoos or national parks. Okay. Means these species not found in the wild but they found in the protected area. These protected areas are prepared by the government or by semi-government or some NGOs, that is some botanical park, zoos, okay, biospheres. So they are found in that only. The next is critically endangered species. These are also symbolized by CE. The species that are facing a high risk of extinction in the immediate future. Means they are not fully finished but they are going to be finished in the upcoming future or the near future. For example, Indian gharial and Asiatic cheetah. The next one is the endangered species. These species that have not critically endangered but are found in low number and are in danger of the extinction in the near future. The difference between critically endangered or the endangered is that the critically endangered is going to be finished immediately, but endangered species have low in number and they are going to extinct in the near future. For example, Bengal tiger and Asiatic lion and one-horned rhinoceros. The next is vulnerable species. They are few in number and can be endangered due to adverse factors. For example, mandrill and Indian bison. Vulnerable species, they are few in number and can be endangered due to adverse factor. Means factors are not in favorable, like environmental factor, temperature, water. So when the situation is not in the favor, then they are going to be extinct. For example, mandrill and the Indian basin. The near threatened species means these species are likely to become endangered or vulnerable in future. For example, Indian hornbill and the panther. Means these species likely to become endangered. Means still that they are not in the danger but they are maybe going for the danger. Least concern species, the species that are at low risk. For example, aardvark, means they are on the low risk. they having also low risk, means they can survive for a long time. Thank you class. We continue in the next part.